Hi, my name is Jodi Gorman, and today I'm going to be preparing Sage's Sensible Snacks. So I'm going to begin by taking my dried fruit, my apricots, my prunes, and my raisins, which have been softened in a little bit of water. I'm going to puree them a little bit. So they're going to be a little bit chunky. We're just going to pulse. I want them in small pieces, but not pureed. That should be perfect. Yep, that looks good. Then I'm going to add in my pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. So add in my seeds and my flaxseed meal for the omega-3s. And we're also going to process this until there's some small chunks to the seeds, but not completely pureed. We want a little bit of texture to the cookie, which is why I'm not completely pureeing them to a smooth consistency. I'm going to add in some orange juice. Now we're going to add in our sweeteners. I have a combination of maple syrup and brown rice syrup. I'm going to add that in. So instead of using refined sugar, I chose these more natural sweeteners. And I tried to use as little as possible, but enough to make the cookie taste great for the children. And then I'm going to add in some pumpkin puree. I'm going to use half a can. You can also use butternut squash puree. So we're going to pulse this until smooth. It becomes a little liquidy. And we're going to add in our banana, our lemon juice, and our vanilla. So one banana, this is for the potassium, and some vanilla, and my lemon juice. So we'll add in some of applesauce. And I add these fruits in, the banana and the applesauce, for texture and also for the nutrients that they provide. And like I said before, you can interchange whatever you have in the house. You can throw in any fresh fruit, pears, berries, whatever you want. Should be smooth. Then I'm going to add in my lentils. And I chose red lentils because they're disguised really easily with other tastes and flavors, and they're super easy to cook. So what you're going to do is you're going to put them on the stovetop, 1/3 cup of lentils with 2/3 of a cup of water, bring to a boil, simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes or until all the liquid is absorbed. You're going to keep the top partially covered. And then you're going to just check them and make sure the liquid is absorbed. I did look into many different types of legumes to use, but this was the best choice overall for many reasons. So we'll just throw those in, mix it up. And that should be perfect and ready to go. And now we're going to mix our dry ingredients together, and we're going to put it all together to make our cookies. So now I'm going to combine my dry ingredients. I have a combination of flours, brown rice flour, buckwheat flour, and white rice flour. We're going to keep this gluten-free, so that's why I chose those flours. So I'm going to add them in. And then I'm going to add a combination of cinnamon, xanthan gum, baking soda, and salt. And I'm going to mix these together in the mixer with my vegetable shortening. Lock it and turn it on. And just combine until everything looks smooth. And you can add in your carob chips at any time. So we'll add them in. And now I'm going to add in all of my wet ingredients to the mix. It's easier to take this off. Put it back in the mixer and mix just until smooth. And they'll be ready for the oven. And now we're ready to spoon and bake. So now we're going to put our batter into portions on our cookie sheet. You can also make this into a log and freeze it, and then take it out, defrost for a little bit, and then just cut it into circles, plop it right into the oven, and you're good to go. What I like to do is I like to add 1 to 3 carob chips to the top of each cookie. So we're going to put these cookies in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes or until golden brown. Okay, our cookies have come out of the oven, and once they're cooled, you can put them on a plate. You can refrigerate them for up to 3 days because they are a whole food. You want to keep them in the refrigerator. And of course, you can freeze them as well. So I hope you enjoy.